In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys to do something that I never ever recommended in the 7 or 8 years I've been here on YouTube reviewing fragrances. So let's stay tuned. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Coach Rob 619, and today's video, like in the title, Top 10 Rare and Discontinued Fragrances. Now, like I said in the open, today I'm recommending you guys do something that I never have before in the past, and that's to blind buy everything you see on this list. I mean, not everything, but if you happen to find one of these rare and discontinued fragrances, make sure to buy it even if you haven't smelt it. If you get a good price on it, I guarantee you can get double to triple what you paid for it. Even if you don't like it, you can definitely find somebody to sell these fragrances to. You can even sell it to me if you want to. Now let's jump into the video. Now, I'm not going to do this video in a 10 through 1. It's just 10 fragrances. I'm just going to grab them randomly and tell you what I think about them. So first on the list, this is one that I talked about years ago. I think I was probably the first person to ever mention this on YouTube, and that's BERGAMATO MARINO. As you guys all know, this is a great fragrance, great bergamot, neroli fragrance, beastie performance, lasts long, projects great. You're definitely gonna get compliments with it. It's just a great, great scent for what I paid for it. Initially, I paid 20 bucks for this fragrance, and now they're trying to, gouge people. They're trying to kill you. And I think the cheapest I've seen is, I'm gonna post some screenshots. I seen it on eBay. Most of these, I just took screenshots from eBay just to kind of give you guys a gist of what, they're going for right now. People are trying to rate people with these prices. But I paid 20 bucks, and I think I seen this going anywhere from like 90 to 110 on eBay. But it's very rare, discontinued fragrance. Check this one out if you haven't already. Next up is a classic from the YSL house, and that's Live Jazz. I got this one for absolute steal. You guys won't believe the price I paid for this. I got this for 10 bucks. That's right, you heard that. 10 bucks from OfferUp. So you guys out there, look on OfferUp. There's other places you can get, fragrances besides, the mall or online. I was just on my phone. Something told me to look up some fragrances. So I went on OfferUp. This guy is probably about 40 minutes from where I live. Older gentleman, so what I think, I bought another one from him. The next one I'm about to talk about, I bought 2 from him. And he, I was talking to him, asking why he's selling it. And these are just old, fragrances that's been in his collection. And now he's getting like Dior Sauvage. He's getting all the latest and greatest. But he's just getting rid of all his old stuff, not knowing the value on some of these fragrances. So anyway, this was a classic, great citrus, kind of minty opening. With a nice kind of sweet vanilla dry down, but it kind of smells old manish, if it's real mature in the opening, so it's kind of off-putting. It has that 90s vibe to it, but as it dries down and that vanilla kicks in, it sweetens up the citrus and the mint. This definitely is a good one. Definitely a great classic fragrance, and like I said, I got it for 10, and I think I seen this for about 150 bucks or something like that online. So if you find this one, pick it up. You definitely can get your money's back if you don't like it. So the next on the list, like I said, I also picked this fragrance up from the gentleman that I got Live Jazz from, and that's GUERLAIN Pour Homme. And this definitely is a great one. I like this one way better than the Live Jazz. Also a nice citrus, real upscale, smells real good. It's pleasant, crowd pleasing, kind of old school citrus fragrance. And this one I got for 10 bucks too, I believe. And you can still find this one anywhere from $75 to $90, but the intense version I've seen going anywhere up from like $200 to $225. So if you can find the intense version, definitely get that one first, but also look into this one because you can still find it relatively cheap, 75 bucks. But it's a great fragrance too. I really enjoy that one. So the next 3 up, all from the Gucci house, man. It seems like they're discontinuing a lot of Gucci fragrances. So the next one, Gucci Rush. Now this one is going for a super expensive price. I think I've seen this anywhere up until like $250, and I'll put something up here and let you see what I've seen it for. But I think I've seen this up $225, $250. But anyway, what this smells like, this is a great fresh cut wood. This is one of the most fresh woody scents that I think I've ever smelled that I actually enjoy. So it's woody. I think it has a hint of lavender in it, and the bottle doesn't match what it smells like, but I think it has a little powdery vibe to it, and maybe that's what they're going for with this. But you get fresh cut wood, and you get a little bit of lavender, and you get some powder and like a powdery vibe, and that's what you get with this one. But it's a great fragrance. I always enjoyed this one. This was my first like masculine scent when I was younger, when I was rocking this one. Didn't get too many compliments with it, so this isn't a compliment monster, at least for me it wasn't, but I just enjoyed the smell for some reason. But anyway, if you could find this one, pick it up, because you're definitely getting like triple your money if you could find it for like a reasonable price at like an online retailer or something like that. But anyway, Gucci Rush. Now the next Gucci on the list, this is just a great one. Many consider this a masterpiece, and this is Gucci Envy. Now Gucci Envy, when I first experienced this was like a designer niche. This is like what you expect from a niche fragrance is what you get with this one. It's woody, it has like a sandalwood kind of vibe. It's sweet, it's kind of smoky. Just a great fragrance. Kind of green like the liquid. Projects like a beast, lasts long, and this just smells like class. It's like upscale. This is definitely something that I would wear dressed up. I can't really see anybody just dressing this down and rocking this one, man, but this is some absolute amazing juice and great fragrance. I don't know why they discontinued that one, but again, if you can find it, pick it up. Actually, a subscriber I think got that one for me, and he paid like 65 bucks, told me he seen it somewhere in Florida at some shop, picked it up, asked me if I wanted it. I'm like, yes, buy it, I'll send you the money right now. So that's how I got that one, man. So you guys, again, look into those, those fragrance stores that's in shops that they don't have the latest and greatest. They don't have the Dior Sauvage and new, the Blue Shell perfume or all these like new releases. They have old school stuff like Obsession and all these old bottles that they just never sold. Those are where you're gonna find these rare and discontinued fragrances, because they're just trying to sell out their inventory. They're not looking to get the latest and greatest until they sell out all the old school stuff that they had. So if you got any stores like that in a mall near you or in your neighborhood, look in there. That's where you'll find these gems at. But on to the next one. Now the last Gucci on my list, this one recently became discontinued, and I don't know why they discontinued this one. Everybody seemed to love it here in the community. Gucci Pour Homme 2. Now Gucci Pour Homme 1 is also discontinued, and I got rid of that. I just didn't like it, man. I actually traded that for a Dior Homme Sport 2012, which I probably should have kept the Pour Homme 1, because it's worth way more than what Dior Homme Sport is. But I just didn't like it. It wasn't my thing. It was just too extremely woody for me. Now this one, this is up my alley. This is a great office scent. This is a scent that you definitely will get compliments in the workplace. If I was to recommend a workplace scent, it'd be this. It's a great, fresh chai tea kind of vibe, subtle spice, absolutely great scent. It doesn't last that long, but smells amazing. Check this one out, and I think this is going for like $150, something crazy, more than what it should be going for. But again, if you find it, you see it, pick it up. Next up is one of the most beautiful bottles in the game, something that I absolutely love. This has been a YouTube favorite in the community. People have talked about it for years, and you used to be able to get it for dirt cheap. Like, I think I paid 20 bucks for this, and I think this is a 3.4 bottle. No, this is a 4.2, 4-ounce bottle for like 20 bucks, and now this is going for like $150 or something like that. It's crazy the price is going for now, but this is a great fragrance. For you guys that don't know, it's like a powdery kind of leather fragrance. Great projection, lasts for a long time, and just smells amazing. Perfect for a night out scent, Midnight in Paris. Now I got 3 left, and this one right here is special to me. This one probably, if I had anything that was close to a signature scent back in the day, this would be it. I used to always wear it to the club. I used to get compliments with it. I called this my wingman at one point. Always kept it on me. Great scent. They haven't discontinued it, but this version of it is extremely rare to find. If you can find it, definitely pick this one up and sell it to me if you don't want it. And that's Dolce & Gabbana Port Homme, and this is the version that's made in Italy, and with this little sticker on it right here. I don't know if my camera's picking that up, but there's a sticker on it. The other one is sketched in the glass, and right on the bottom it says made in Italy. So if you have that version, that's the one to get. And then this is just a great spicy, somewhat tobacco vibe. Smells absolutely amazing, and I've been holding on to this juice. If you've been following me, this bottle I think I spoke about 6-7 years ago, and I haven't wore it since. It's been in my collection. Maybe I sprayed it on once or twice, but I haven't sprayed on a lot. And I'm just trying to hold on to this little bit of juice that I have left. But that's one of my favorite all-time fragrances. Absolutely great. If you can find the one with the sticker on it, pick it up. Now, the last two fragrances I have on this list, this one is extremely rare, definitely discontinued. A lot of people, this is probably going to be the first time you ever heard about it. This is one of those little secret fragrances in my collection that I don't talk about. I may do a top 10 fragrances that nobody talks about that I have in my collection that I kind of just keep for me. I don't know if I'm going to bring that one out, but stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. If I do drop it, you'll be the first to see it. So, this one is Molten Brown Londinium. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but this is one of the most beautiful bottles that I've seen in a long time. And this and Midnight in Paris are absolutely amazing bottles. I love the way this one looks. And this is a great fragrance. So I'm sure most of you never smelt it. You could probably find this still around maybe $100. I got this from a subscriber also. He had 2 bottles. He sold me his backup bottle. I've been trying to find it, so he was gracious enough to sell it to me. And what this smells like is similar to Gucci Pour Homme 2 that I recently spoke about. It has that same kind of chai tea vibe, but this one you add like some juniper berries and you add a booziness to it that just takes it over the top, man, and just blows Gucci Pour Homme 2 out the water. But they both have similar vibes, so if you like Gucci Pour Homme 2, you'll definitely love this one because it still has that same chai tea vibe. Just add the juniper berries and the booziness, and you have this Molten Brown fragrance. Absolutely great. So look out for this one if this sounds like something that you'll like. Now, last on the list, this one I found at a swap meet here in San Diego. I didn't even realize that they sell fragrances there. I was looking for something else and ran across a little stand. It had a couple stands actually that was selling this. And when I seen it, at first I was kind of skeptical. I thought it may be fake. But I started, going on YouTube and finding out, how to tell if a fragrance is fake or not. And once they checked out, I came back and purchased them. And that's ESCADA's Magnetism. This was talked about in the community back in the day, and this is a great dark cherry Coke, some say Dr. Pepper kind of vibe. Definitely unique. This is the most unique in my opinion on the list. And every time I wear this, people are mesmerized by it. Like, what do you have on? I've never smelled nothing like that. So this is definitely a unique scent. I don't think anybody around you is going to smell anything like this. And again, guys, look at those swap meets, because they had a ton of fragrances. They had YSL M7, another one you guys should look into. YSL M7 Fresh. They had this Dolce & Gabbana one. They had a whole bunch of rare discontinued fragrances, and they were kind of old and beat up boxes. So I was like, man, and at the time I didn't know what was rare, what was discontinued, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm shooting this video for you guys that just don't know or what to look for. If you run across these, I may try to do another video like this, but if you run across these fragrances, like I said, blind, pick them up, take a sniff, see if you like it. If you don't like it, you can put them on Facebook, you can put them on, sell them, like I said, sell them to me. You can sell them to a lot of people in the community because, like I said, now not for that triple price, but for around what you pay. So don't try to buy it you don't like it and rate people in the community. Just, return the favor, just sell it for whatever you got it for, a little bit more, and pass it along. But anyway, guys, that concludes my video. I think these are some good fragrances to go look into. If you can get them for cheap, make sure to buy them. You'll get your money back, guaranteed. Depending on what the lady say, the terms rust spray. Peace.